So we might see a little bit more deaths on the Waka Flocka side, or maybe we could even see the counter, like the counter to it. Maybe this is just what Waka Flocka needs. You know, you need a little bit more balance so they could spread out the damage a lot more even. Excuse me. Because you do see this Gurubashi Surf Club team run just one Shaman. You know, it's crazy. But I mean, it might make sense for the fact that they're running a Mage. You know.
Yeah. Also, you know, they have been running this Mistweaver that seems to always, you know, break off like the Shamans tend to be asked to, and he seems like he's doing a very good job. And, you know, that's one thing that we do see here is they are choosing the Mistweaver over the double Shaman, which I would say almost every other team runs.
Yeah, right. No, exactly. So, I mean, last game, his healing, I mean, I think it was in healing performance, I guess, like in the stat list, it was healer for GSE, Prîêst from GSE, Prîêst from Waka, Shaman from Waka, and then it was the Mistweaver. So I'm kind of excited how this works, to see how this works out. You know, like I want to see what's gonna happen. This mid fight is gonna be really crucial to see who's gonna win this game, because I feel like whoever gets the advantage right now in this game, because both teams are like, Waka Flocka is trying to like capitalize on this and win the series. GSE's trying to win this mid fight, win this game, so they can keep the series. You know, so I mean,
for sure.
See how it turns out.
And I mean, I kind of like these open early game mid fights for GSC for the fact that I feel like these names take a toll on people with the double hunters and the double druids. I mean, they are quickly killing Grundle. He was up kind of far, and I mean, they chopped him pretty fast. He's going back for his body now.
Staticquo got in mid, so they're at the delay right now. So Pump should be at their base as it is, and he's not contested, so he's out of stealth. He's just going right for flag.
Yeah.
But you can see this Waka Flocka team just getting wiped.
Their hunters are breaking off. They do know that the objective is more important for the current time being, which is good. They're knowing that their team is losing, and they should resort to, you know, the next best thing, keeping the other team from getting the advantage. Waka Flocka probably will just sit and get their whole team. GSC seems to take a lot of these times where a lot of their players just sit in mid. I almost wonder why the Boomie doesn't break there again. You know, he sits with his whole team, and like I said, he puts out a lot of damage, but their FC does usually have to contest 3 people in that flag room, which is he's more than tough.
He's with a hunter and a Mistweaver. That's why he's not breaking off. So he relatively should be fine.
Okay, they will just meet them.
Waka is pushing up and trying to get control of tunnel. This could be bad for Staticquo. Well, never mind. He switched his mind, went back up tunnel. It's trying to come out ramp now where his team is. So hopefully this is good for the GSC, because this looks like a good look for GSC. Once they're able to stabilize and get their hunter and Mistweaver back into the mid fight, they should be able to get a little bit stronger. Even without one of the healers and one of the DPS, they still were able to learn to kill on Bigmaster. That's amazing.
Puempeekstoh was taking the safe route. He did just go roof and run around and drop down and go out tunnel just to make sure no one was following him, although everybody was in mid.
Right.
He is easily going to be able to get across to his team, which is a good thing for Waka Flocka Seagulls here. GSC is pulling back a little bit. They seem like they want to get to their GY this game. They are going to lose maybe the Mage, the Shaman, I mean. Their frontline BM does go down.
Their Boomie goes down, and now their frontline Warrior goes down.
Waka Flocka Seagulls quickly pushing. It isn't.
Really hard.
Static, just knowing he can't stay down bottom. He knows he has to keep running away with that hunter defense. That's good.
Yeah, and you can see Waka Flocka just pushing really hard into this GSC graveyard.
Puempeekstoh will get up, heal a little bit. Oh, no, I guess he's going to sit there. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't just help his team this whole time and just keep pushing along.
Did you see that? Rogue, aka Druid for the GSC team.
Okay.
Literally walked right on top of Pump Like they walked right on top of each other. And he did not pull him out. That's amazing.
Yeah, these rogues, they do play some risky
Oh,
plays by walking right
Rogue.
down on top of players.
No, Rogue, aka
Oh,
Druid.
Rogue, the Druid. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He was literally on top of him. It's a lot easier to see a Boomie as opposed to seeing a Rogue.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just the play of maybe he did want him to pull and switch the focus of the healers real quick and kill a front line.
I mean, I don't know. He was really far away from his team. I don't think he'll be able to get the heals. But you can see Pump just like being super defensive here, just dropping all the way back, just running away as fast as possible. Wow.
Yeah,
Is that a
he
good
knows.
call? Yeah, I mean, it's a good call. Yeah,
I
it's a
mean,
good call. There's
knowing
no Rogue.
where the hunters are, I think he
Yeah, it's not even
can.
that. It's not even that. I feel like it's just that GSC does not have a Rogue. He has no worry about no stat potential. He's not gonna get a slowdown whatsoever. If a hunter tries to break off, look at Staticquo taking so much damage here. Wow.
Myyce getting a quick jump around on the back line, doing quite a bit to the Mistweaver. I think that might take some heals off the FC because the Mistweaver seems to be really looking at the EFC.
Right.
Myyce going down. Waka Flocka just gonna, regroup here. Puempeekstoh right behind his team, just sitting up top, no contest yet. GSC probably will figure out some field positioning now that they've got a team kind of rounded up. It seems like those are always the moments that they really want to move someone. Do you think they're going to maybe go for that ramp pull this time, or do you think that they might go all the way around and force the FC down again?
Honestly, what I feel like they should do is push into Waka Flocka's GY, but with the Boomie, because they have two hunters. They could have both hunters force the ESC to drop, put enough pressure to allow that to happen, and they just wasted an opportunity, in my opinion. They just wasted an opportunity that I feel was a really strong opportunity for them to capitalize. Maybe they didn't want to lose a cap, because there's a strong potential to lose a cap in this situation.
You never know. Maybe they are waiting for stacks. It is at 8. They might just want that bigger solo push by the Boomie later on. Because Rogue does seem to get those times where he does stealth up and go for the AFCs. We've seen it for many games now. I mean, at least I have. When I've watched it, I've seen Rogue make those plays where he finally stealths off and just gives them the troll racial star surges that they just don't like taking.
Pretty much a stalemate here.
Yep, Sloppyheals is going down. This is going to push Waka Flocka Seagulls back again. It seems like GSC just keeps taking advantage of these mid-fights. Waka Flocka is just having troubles, lining stuff up. You never know what it is. Like, it still could be down to those names at times. When the hunters are close or something like that, along those lines, you just get really tripped up and they might focus the wrong person.
Right.
It is very field dominant. They just need Rogue is in stealth, maybe looking for a better position to hit the flag carrier.
Damage going on to Sloppyheals here. Can he out-heal himself? Both Boomie and both Grundle.
So they're going to go for that full team escort.
Both Druids are in stealth heading to the enemy's base right now. Both are relatively safe.
Gankerixer is here to contest, so close to those swipes, though.
You see one of the hunters break off, try to cover ramp. Not allow, Grundle to pick easy.
Now, do you like that Gankerixer didn't stay in front here? Do you think he should have stayed in front of that pack?
No, I don't think he should have. He would have got cut out. But the idea is that he should have probably went ramp and cut off the other hunter with the EFC. I mean, the idea is though, because Grundle will probably be killed by the hunter. He's gonna die, no doubt. No doubt he's gonna die to this. But
130 stacks, or 130% damage. That's quite an easy kill for Hüntér.
My idea with that should have been that Gankerixer and what's his name, Pump, should have both went ramp to help out what's it called, Grundle. Kill the hunter that was attacking him. Grab flag, pass it a pump, break off to ramp and get to his team, so his team could eventually put up a mid fight and actually contest that cap. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. So it is what it is. So now I guess they're gonna try to play for the quick cap or something, because Waka Flocka is still pushing really hard right now, trying to gain some positioning, whether it's tunnel or ramp.
They are, but they seem to keep losing after so long. I almost wonder if Waka Flocka should just, focus maybe a little bit more objectively. As like, I know they are getting.
No, they are playing objectively. You can't.
They are, but maybe
right now.
Like
both hunters are on D, dude. Like both hunters are on D right now, and that's objective as you can get. I think that's the reason why they're losing mid, because they're not playing the mid fight. They're not playing the mid fight that they're known for. Like they're literally falling into the rhythm of GSE. But I mean, there's still 5 minutes left in the game. Well, almost 5 minutes left in the game. Anything could really happen, and like potentially anything could happen. Potentially.
Definitely. Now we do see GSC going up as a group to get the flag here. They know that big defense is there, and they're gonna deal with it.
Right. Right.
This is kind of one of those things where I was saying maybe Waka should be doing that. I mean, they know they're not winning that mid-fight. Maybe they should just try to escape the enemy team a little bit. I know it is hard at times, but since they can control mid for so long, I feel like maybe when they get to that point where they're at the front of the enemy base, they make a team break and have the BM sit at front with the hunters and make sure the rogues and people are just slowed while they make their escort up the tunnel. I mean, they are getting Puempeekstoh to mid, which is fine because it doesn't seem like he's being contested too much. But in a mindset where they get prepped like that last time, I feel like if the team would have moved up together, they might have gotten that repick.
Right. I mean, honestly, I don't feel like they should have got there. Like even if they were to get like the return or whatever, in that situation, if they did get a return, it would be a sloppy play by GSE by only sending that hunter up. But they felt comfortable knowing that only the rogue and Russell Druid would be there to carry Grundle. So
Big Body is taking a ton of damage in mid. They've been sitting him for so long. If you've been watching, his health just keeps dropping. But only to about 50% as the healers are just sitting him and Crusaders bring him up every so often. Big damage on a Mage here. He might go down. However, those healers are pretty confident in how they keep everyone alive.
And in that exchange, Menizi and Gankerixer both go down. So now they have no sap control. They don't have the bubble, and they just lost Big Body. So this could be an alternative push. This could be an exchange push for this GSC team to get a return.
It might just be that Mage here applying that little extra pressure.
Yeah, definitely. Pump immediately going and breaking off to the top of GY, making sure that he's in defensive place at the right time so he doesn't get, pushed.
Definitely always getting himself in that right position to get ready to break.
Yeah. But as you can see this rogue, aka Druid, the Druid, going in stealth, like sneaking up on Puempeekstoh. Well, hot to keep me up. Sneaking up on him with Berserker. This could be a return here. A solo return
definitely.
Like we saw.
It is 5 stacks.
Yeah, definitely.
He might just even wait longer on that buff. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I definitely would there, knowing that 6 stack just makes it so he can't get away that much faster. Being that Druid and having that big bite with Berserk, even at, say, 3 stacks, would just possibly kill him. However, the healer is paying attention and sitting around. Myyce at the bottom. Breaking off now. Puempeekstoh is by himself. Let's see what happens here. He does realize maybe he isn't in the best positioning and is going to change that. However, the 6 stack has come in. Berserker is gone. Rogue is getting in even a better position, though. I feel like pumping, having to drop is just going to be... I don't know. He isn't going to get too far. really
You
isn't.
can see Myyce here. And you can see Myyce breaking out trying to get any stealthies, but I mean, is it worth it? I don't think so.
No, he's got him right here. That was way too close. He should have almost not dropped and waited for Myyce to just go all the way in the tunnel.
This could be a failed effort.
You think he is going to go down,
Wow.
for sure. There we go. Let's
Here, yeah.
sure there's going to be a body return by Myyce.
Myyce is being really clutch for this this Waka team. If Rogue just played that a little bit smarter, he made a novice mistake, but it it happens. It happens to the best of us. We know he's capable of making big time plays, but just not his play, and I guess just not his play.
Yeah, I mean, that was a hard contest. Maybe he thought this is like definitely where I have to do my push. He might have meant to go right up tunnel and after him, and Myyce was just right where he dropped, and it wasn't his plan. You never know how those roof bumps kind of throw you off sometimes. He might have just done a not so unexpected drop. Let's see.